How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Yep, today I'm going to talk about some Xbox One games, well, Series X games too. But, if you ain't got Game Pass, whatever, there's some games out there that are cheap. I mean, a lot of Xbox One games are cheap. I just pulled out 10 random ones that are decently priced. I mean, I really haven't found a really expensive Xbox One game out there. So keep that in mind. I mean, if you're collecting for Xbox One or even Series X, just keep that in mind. These games are not that expensive. Same thing with 360, but I got 10 of them here. They're pretty reasonably priced. I mean, they're not expensive. You might have to go online, maybe go to a game store to find them. Sometimes Walmart has them for like $20 or under. You got to look for them. But a lot of these games are not that expensive. There's a lot more than what I'm showing you that's not very much money. Like I'm looking at all my games right there, and every single one of them, I didn't really pay a whole bunch, except for a select few. But yeah, let's go through like 10 of them that are pretty decent games. One of them is kind of, to me, is kind of underrated. You can still play it. It's still not bad. Let's go with that one first. And this one right here, you just got to give it a chance. Just play it. It's not the greatest game in the world, but you can get it for dirt cheap. Probably get a used copy for $5 or something if you look around, because the game didn't get very good reviews. But it's still an open world. It's not that bad of a game, and that's Mafia 3. I got the deluxe edition. I got the box over there for where I got the vinyl record. It's not a super bad game, but you're looking for games on a budget. It's supposed to be like a AAA title. Granted, it's not the best, but it's still good. It's still good enough to get on there and play it, especially if you only pay like $5 or $10 for it. Jeez, get a mediocre, a slightly not that great of a game for like that much. Give it a chance. Get on there and play it. Give it a chance. Most people will sit there and look at the game because they look at reviews. It's like, oh, it's got a bad review. Well, don't look at reviews. You got to play it for yourself in order to find out if you like it or not. But yeah, Mafia 3. Now let's go with this one right here. I've played this one on the PlayStation 2 a lot. It's a sweet game. You roll around and pick up things, and it's strange, but it's a strange good game, and that's kind of Katamari Democracy Reroll. This awesome game. Yeah, it's strange, but it's a good strange game. But check this one out. Roll up and pick up garbage and stuff like that and make a big old ball. I just put you that way. Simple terms of talking about it. This one I got for dirt cheap over at Walmart. Like I said, newer games are cheap. And don't be afraid to pick them up. This is a good old classic collection. It's a PacMan Museum Plus, 14 games included. I think I paid like $14 for this thing, maybe cheaper than that. It wasn't very much. And good old classic Pac-Man. If you're old like me, I mean, you like Pac-Man, and hopefully someday when I do story time, I'm gonna do story time with my brother. We're gonna talk about the Atari 2600, but that'd be later on, sometime down the road. But right now, look at that Pac-Man Museum. Not a very expensive game. Xbox One. You can play it on Xbox Series X too. Next game, I beat this one on PlayStation 4. But it's still a sweet game, and you can get this game for just pennies almost. I got this one free, I believe, at GameStop because they were just trying to clear out some games, and I pulled out a bunch of incomplete games for free, so I just grabbed them all. But this is Final Fantasy 15. Just get the base game and play it. It's a sweet open world game. You start out pushing your car in the game, but hey, once you get past that pushing that car in the game, it's pretty awesome. I had a lot of fun with Final Fantasy 15. It's a sweet game. Don't pass up on it. Like, hold on a minute. My pops is talking about food. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Got some food downstairs ready for me. But then we got Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. These Fallout games are pretty sweet. If you can get the Game of the Year Edition, these are pretty cool. I like this. Like I said, not very expensive. This one you might not find at Walmart. You might have to go online, maybe pay $10 for it. But pretty sweet Fallout game. Awesome. And don't forget Final Fantasy 15. And we got Fallout 3. Not to be outdone with Bethesda, we got the Elder Scrolls Oblivion here. This is the Game of the Year edition. This will work on your Xbox One and, of course, on 360. But pretty sweet. I like the Oblivion games. Awesome. Another one to get. And this one right here. I should not explain these kind of games, but Lego games. This is my Lego Marvel collection. This one I did get at Walmart. I think I did pay like $14 for this one. Most of their games are $20 and under anyways, once they after they've been out for a while. So don't be afraid of picking up Lego games. They're cheap. Get them on the Xbox. Next game we got is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. This has gone down in price a lot too. It's a sweet game. You get all 3 Mass Effect games on here. It's a good buy. You can get it for like $20. You got 3 awesome games to play. Mass Effect. Here's one that people probably played in the past, but it's been around out for a while, but that's Metal Gear Solid, the Phantom Pain. You don't need the prequels or whatever that goes with this. Just get the Phantom Pain. You probably only pay like $5 for this one. Looks like DLC is included with this one, but check that out. Phantom Pain is a sweet game. And you can get it dirt cheap, and you got an awesome open world game. The last game I'm going to show is probably one of the most underrated games that's been released in the past couple of years, and that's Immortals Phoenix Rising. A lot of people passed on this game, and that's a big mistake. It's a sweet game. Pick it up. This game you can get dirt cheap. You know, I've not even played the season pass for this one. I was just happy playing this game. I loved it so much. It's a sweet game. Don't pass it up. It's a decent Ubisoft game. Kind of reminds me of Breath of the Wild type stuff, but it ain't. It's just its own little world of type open worldness. Check it out. But yeah, those are my Xbox One games right there. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below what you think of those games. Don't be afraid to go buy some games for the Xbox One or even Series X. The prices are cheap. Cheap. Pick them up. You know, it's games. I love my games, but yeah, pick them up. Other than that, I gotta let you go. My pops is making some food. He was yelling up there in the middle of my video, but awesome. Got me some mock chicken legs. Yum, 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 yum. So I'll check y'all in the next video. Everybody, make sure you subscribe. All right, and hit the bell icon. Fun times, everybody. Bye.